Welcome back to P5. Got a message from Haru. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet though, so I'm going to go take care of my flowers first. See you later. I suppose plants do need watering after all. I know. You should go help Haru, Akira. I'll let the others know. How exactly will you do that? You don't have a phone, Mona? Like physically?
What should we do?
Is he gonna like walk to wherever Yusuke would be? I don't know. Obviously.
Yes. To be honest,
This sort of seems like a raw deal. Juro?
Now, shall we go?
You would think after all of that her confidant would be established, but no. Not yet. Gotta wait for it.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that natural course of action a reality, I will...
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency, no skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto. Why's that? Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what. Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means... yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. That's bad. Wait, were they already investigating us, though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec. What's this SIU thing anyways? This Special Investigation Unit, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I've heard that names on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is, they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now, too. Hey, don't scare us like that. It's okay, though. They don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything, though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this. Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us. But the SIU director totally knows about the metaverse, though. Because he's super evil and part of the conspiracy. Some real convenient timing for the prosecution, though. You can say that again.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Help me, guy with Vita. Save me. The government and the police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. A mysterious group of murderers and inept government. What's the world coming to these days? Everyone's talking trash about us. So the police are back at Shujin, asking questions. I also realized that the Phantom Aficionado comment I was looking for is not this part of the game, it's the next. You ever notice how to the left of the hero there's like a solid wall with windows, but we see like the camera be pointed from that direction all the time, like when we're asked class questions and whatnot, and it like makes no logical sense because it's just like the wall disappears when they do that. I wonder if they had to like program that differently, if like there's two different models of the classroom, like this one,
Okay,
like that's
quiet
super
down.
inaccurate to what we just saw. Look at all that like floor space that's down there like to the left of Kawakami's head that doesn't exist in that other camera angle. It's super interesting. I wonder, like, is it potentially like two different models in the game? Wouldn't surprise me. You would think after like so many times of playing this game that I wouldn't, like I would have noticed that before now. Technically I noticed it in like the last video I was editing. I was like, that's weird. And we're back to this version of the classroom. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all of the students here. Seriously? The police are at Shujin. They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling out students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. They gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say much. They'll see through any lies you try to make. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. Why did An leave a nice soda on her desk and then walk away?
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together.
Yeah, just
Huh?
skip
Why
over my
together?
name.
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Play it
Those
cool.
are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
I wish Kawakami would have gave like a wink and a nod there, because she totally knows in our game.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
That did happen.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? We won't know for certain unless we investigate further.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
In reality, we are super suspicious. Why is Madarame's former pupil hanging out with the daughter of Okumura's president and
I got so nervous I
Wakaba
almost
Ishiki's
stuttered a few
daughter?
times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens. I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
Someone totally framed us. Yes, they did.
Okay.
We got super framed. Which was, like, obviously coming from a mile away thanks to this guy.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
So the conspiracy is behind SIU, is behind MedJed, other things that they have their fingers on. Though, doesn't it make you feel just a little bad for Okumura? For Haru's father? I mean, yeah, he was kind of a bad guy, but he totally got set up to be killed. Like, they knew probably, like, what, 2 months in advance. They're like, well, we're gonna hack into the Phantom website and we're going to rig the rankings so he comes out at #1, so they try to steal his heart and then we'll kill him. Sucks for him. He got a really raw deal and all that. But he was also benefiting from whatever the conspiracy was hired to do for him, to make Big Bang Burger, or rather Okumura Foods, be a more successful corporation. Right, our school festival's coming up. Aren't you excited? Those are always happy times in Persona, except this time when we could be charged with murder at any moment. I guess the gist of what you're supposed to learn is that someone with a lot of power and influence wants the Phantom Thieves gone, period. Because they're causing a national problem in that person's eyes. And whoever that person is also knows a lot about the metaverse, obviously. And they're probably behind Wakaba Ishiki's death. And they know exactly what the Phantom Thieves are doing and how they're doing it. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. Oh, wow. Ah. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Karusu-san, please look at this.
Do you know this one?
What number should be in the middle of this square in order to make it a magic square? 5.
This is it.
Correct.
A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. And a 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that?
Nice going!
I don't think this question has anything to do with the themes in the game.
All right.
If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I'd choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And math doesn't kill anyone. I don't know if that's true. I feel like math has killed people in the past. And I'm not talking like ironically, I'm talking like literally. Math leads to dangerous creations. So what do we gotta do as the school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Oh right, you do that thing every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. Oh, that's so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home, but you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So, did you find anything, Haru? About that. No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll raise suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. No Yusuke for you.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right?
Fucker's just on his
Come on,
phone.
leader. Can you tell him too?
Do something.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
No, you're not.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
We're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Futaba's not the one that I'm worried about slipping up, Ryuji.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It's said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
I would never break up with Hifumi Toko. How dare you?
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school. As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Oh yeah, I'm super not involved in why they're there. Hey, we get a free night. Y wants us to help out. What is today, the 22nd? Yeah. Actually, that is what I'm doing. Crap. So I have my... Oh yeah, Hackathon cherries. Let's go help out at Y. Want to take Kaoru somewhere he can have some fun on my day off, but he's always so serious. wonder if there's a good place we can go to take his mind off his studies. Whatever, I'll leave the shop work to you. Our bond will not deepen yet, but we can invite him somewhere. How about we go to the planetarium? Another romantic date with a Y.
Yo.
I feel like my bond with a Y will grow stronger soon.
See ya.
Help us, Akechi-kun, cryface. So now everyone's going to question why Akechi is not quick to condemn us. Though I don't think he's necessarily contradicting himself. He always said that he was against the idea of changing hearts. He never called us killers. And we know from his private conversations with Sai that he is not on board with pegging that on them immediately either.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun? In that case, I'll do it. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
We have all the data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number was a no-brainer.
Damn, you're real impressive.
But then,
Wouldn't he wonder how we acquired his number?
I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically a lie. Can you send me the number, Futaba? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Great, now we're relying on Akechi. We have a message from Chihaya. Still have my fortune, right? Yes. The ADP situation is a lot tougher than I thought. I don't know what to do. Can we talk about it? Yes, I think. Yes. Let's go see Chihaya. This chairman sounds like a real jerk. We met him once. He's a jerk. He's also a con artist. Really, how could it possibly not profit? They go for 100,000 yen each. Most of their revenue actually comes from the seminars. That seems a little unbelievable, to be honest. Donate their life savings. People have gone missing? What? I feel like this is getting a little too fanatical. It looks like Chihaya's not sure how to approach this issue. She might do something rash at this rate. I should take care of the chairman before that happens. Are you? What's his first name? Yuichi Fukurai. Oh, no reason. Don't worry about it, though. I need to take care of the chairman for Chihaya. Debunking the psychic. Request received.
Good night.
Hey.
You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? Why'd he agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah! That proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss this panel. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it, at least until we can get some more intel.
Okay, class, let's get started.
ESS stands for English Study Society. There are tons of three-letter acronyms like ESS in the world.
I need an answer.
Can you tell me what the S in SOS means? It's meaningless.
That's correct.
It's just a recognizable pattern for Morse code, right? Well, to be fair, I've read this question before, but I'm pretty sure I knew that before I played Persona 5. It's just the simplest thing you can send in Morse code in an emergency. Did you know that? Wow.
Nice going.
Apparently. He's really coming. Oh, the grades, right. That guy never does well, does he? Look who got the top score. Wonder what score I got. I'm top of the class. It's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Wow, I can't believe that delinquent is the smartest kid in school. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Oh, here comes the chalk again. Oh, murderous intent. You didn't hit me last time, why would you hit me this time? Sucker. Is he a ninja? Oh, I'm so charming.
Welcome home. Why, you ask? I just came to enjoy some delicious coffee. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out. I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature. It may be somewhat of a stretch to say I'm on their side. Having said that, I won't deny that I empathize with them on some level. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
I feel like I understand Akechi a little more now. Justice Rank 4.
All right. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Notice how his chair was turned towards the door. Almost like he was waiting for us. Hey, I'm right here, boss. Jesus Christ. Oh, you think he's smarter than me, huh? Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. Let's pretend we didn't see him. Well done. Thank you. The first step is done at least. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. If sure, that sounds like a bad idea though. At a time like this? This is the perfect chance for us to relax though. Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Oh, she is so precious and innocent. It's almost... I don't know. I get why people like Haru. What am I doing right now? Okay, I need to thank you, past me, for writing this note to myself. Because I just saved my bacon. That could have been very bad. Alright, let's go to Shibuya.
Hey, inmate!
You certainly seem composed.
Time for you wish to perform it. What path do you want?
Let's check our results here. Ooh, this looks nice. What can I use to get it? This is worth it.
I see. A strong persona indeed. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a great deal of power now for a rebirth.
I needed an Emperor persona for reasons. It's complicated. We'll see maybe in the next one why I needed that. No, that's not all that important. Fade Nuke's nice, though.
Finished for now? Are you finished? It is time, inmate.
Alright, let's get up to Shinjuku, over to Crossroads. That message was from her, right? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay, teleport me to nowhere, thanks.
I'll just add this.
I actually thought it would move me ahead like 3 feet, and that would have been nice. Alright, save. We are at 78 hours and 21 minutes. The next one we will pick up chilling out with Oya, getting a nice little drink. And let's see, where are we with Oya? What's today? Oh no, I'm totally in the wrong place. I'm an idiot. I'm reading the wrong thing. Although she is available. Interesting. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm supposed to be over by Big Bang Burger. Oh, great. Even better, I'd much rather eat this in giant stack of burger when we come back next time than hang out with Ichiko Oya. That sounds so much more pleasant, to be honest. So next time we'll start off and I'll eat a massive burger. And then we will do the Culture Festival, where I'm sure we'll have a great, grand, memorable time and make memories, right? Just good memories. See you then.